Welcome everyone to the first annual Federation of Houston Professional Women Inaugural Executive Conference. The Federation of Houston Professional Women is an excellent place for members to grow. And we created this conference because we wanted to give voice to women. As you may know, women make up less than 5% of Fortune 500 CEOs and less than 20% of Fortune 500 board positions. Although this is improving, we're not there yet, right? We need to ensure that women's voices are included in issues that are important to our daily lives. Mega trends include energy, food security, cybersecurity, and that's just to mention a few. We're always impressed to see a CEO that's an engineer, let alone a woman CEO that's an engineer.
Hydrocarbons impact almost everything we do every day, and they're incredibly important to our quality of life and our society. And so when you hear people say that we need to shut down the production of hydrocarbons today because of emissions, you need to understand what that means is that we'll take a huge step back in time. You take that molecule from the reservoir, you get it to market. That process is only 15% of greenhouse gas emissions. The bottom line about our industry is that it's transformed the world. It's made the world a better place, but we as an industry have to step up and do our part.
This is the conversation about energy poverty. 2 billion people in the developing world do not have access to energy. There are villages that run on the amount of energy that it takes to run your fridge at home. And we don't ever want to make a mistake like we've seen in Europe where we try to accelerate too fast. We try to get to plan B, but we're not finished with plan A yet. It empowers women to make sure that we have a thoughtful conversation about energy poverty.
I want to welcome and thank all of you for joining us this morning for our leadership and ESG panel discussion.
I was born in Honduras, which is a third world country. If I talked to my 7-year-old self, I would have never imagined that I would be sitting here in Honduras where, you know, it's one of the countries that electricity is not 100% available all the time. We would have to determine in which house we would have electricity for us to be able to do the homework. Regardless of your background, regardless of your gender, you have unlimited opportunities.
I think Houston is well positioned, and I can, experience that every day. Having the opportunity to live here, I can experience that on first hand. And the sustainability arena opens up opportunities also for small entrepreneurs.
Our goal is to produce petroleum and natural gas in a way that abates emissions and develops in a way that is ultimately net zero and leaves our world in a better place than it was to begin with.
I would say that from my perspective, this has to be something that we try to accelerate. There's a lot of division in our country today and a lot of division in the world. I think that corporations need to step up and start driving within their own organizations. But I think as corporations, we need to be the example, and this is where we can start to drive change ourselves. And I think our organization is changing me. It's educating me on how to think about things, and there's a lot of really good companies doing amazing things. And I think that's where the inspiration will come from, and that's where I think the change will start to occur.
Houston is one of the most diverse cities in the United States and a global leader in energy and innovation. It is only natural that Houston would host this premier event to bring more diversity to megatrend topics. I commend all the organizers and participants of the Federation of Houston Professional Women's Executive Conference for organizing this event to create a megaphone for professional women. The City of Houston applauds your efforts that inspire innovation and diversity. Best wishes for a memorable event. And that's from the Mayor of Houston. So thank you.